Hello again. Welcome to another edition of CropLife Retail Week. Paul Schrimpf here with Eric Sfiligoj again.
With no Lucky.
No Lucky. No, sorry, Doug. You can't come every week, much as you indicated that would be popular, or just focus on the dog and not have us talk at all.
To everyone out there, thank you for the kind words for Lucky. I'm sure she's appreciative if she quite understood. So,
yeah, absolutely. Well, so next week I'll be on a double secret trip to Oregon to do some exploring.
Oh, I'm thinking of Oreos, double stuffed Oreos, and he's double secreting me here.
So yeah, I can't even tell you about it, but it's going to be really good.
Why are you here then?
I don't know. I shouldn't even brought it up because somebody else will probably be in this chair next week. But anyway. So we've got that going on. In terms of just general news, there hasn't. I think it's been a pretty slow week. Other than I know that there's been a lot going on in the Midwest. There's a lot of progress that's happened, except for our friends in the Dakotas and Minnesota and Wisconsin, which continue to struggle with weather and water and cool. I know their progress is mostly less than 50% across the board on planting. So hopefully that gets going or is getting going for those folks. And then some news came across. Raven is working with a company called Dot Technology, and it looks like it's more tying in implement technologies, getting these things kind of to work together more seamlessly. So we have to worry less about compatibility. So more things happening on that front. So some news on that front. I know you have a couple of things as well.
Yeah, Paul. Actually, you're talking about your double secret trip out to Oregon, kind of in that general neck of the woods. We found out a while back that Bill Whitaker, who has been the CEO president for J.R. Simplot, was going to be retiring come August. And now we have found out who his replacement is going to be, a gentleman by the name of Garrett Loftu. I don't know him, but according to the bio, he's been with Simplot for about 26 years. So welcome, Garrett. I'm sure we'll be speaking to you in the near future, and good luck to you, Bill, on your retirement.
Yep. Yeah, we knew Bill to some degree. He's one of those guys, I go to CropLife America every year, and I always try to line up a meeting, and usually the top execs are just too busy to to stop and see little old me. But no, I've heard a lot of great things about Garrett. Saw a lot of congratulations on LinkedIn. Very, very nice. So good luck to you, Garrett, and hopefully we'll be able to see you at a future conference, or maybe come up and see you at some point down to Simplot.
Yeah, if Paul is not too busy on his secret trip, maybe he'll stop by the Boise office, perhaps.
If you hear a knock, you may or may not want to answer.
Very good. The other thing, Paul, of course, we know our friends at Dow and DuPont have gotten together and now are under their Corteva brand name, at least will be by the end of
Congratulations for
this
saying
time
that
next
correctly.
year.
Very nice.
Very nice. Anyhow, we found out how they're going to split up their seed brands and sales moving forward. For the retail market, it looks like Mycogen and Terrell are going to be the seeds of choice. And they'll have a couple of regional brands, include Dairyland Seed and what was it, New Tech. But Paul, just FYI, the friends at Pioneer will continue to be their own little clique. Pioneer is going to maintain its current distribution system for seed, which means it'll stay outside the retail distribution network.
Yeah, it's hard to bring those things together. I know they've in a lot of cases it's just sort of allowed to evolve over time, for better for worse. Because you've got those established relationships, and it's difficult to make changes, and sometimes it's just you want to make sure the farmers are comfortable with who they're dealing with and the brands that they're dealing with, and so forth. But we'd probably like to see a little more cohesiveness on that front, but the reality is you got to answer to the customer and make sure the customer is comfortable. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
So one more thing, I get comments on my Guinness mug every once in a while, and I've always got my coffee now before noon. I can't drink anything after noon, as was stated earlier. Mm-hmm. And while we've made other requests for old CPS signs, which I haven't gotten anything. I was kind of disappointed.
And Rob Fraley, we're still looking here.
Yeah, still Rob. That invitation's still out there, Mr. Fraley. If you'd like to chat with us, I mean, we're friendly advocacy media. Love to talk to you though. So if if anyone out there has a mug they're willing to share with us, now again, we're probably not talking about our manufacturer friends, because I'm not sure I want to endorse any manufacturers, unless of course you'd like to sponsor. Then it's a whole different animal entirely. But if we'd love to fly the flag for some of our retail friends that are regular watchers. Some of our if we have any farmers out there, I know there's a few. Vince Restucci, I know you're out there somewhere. There's a handful of farmer folks that are watching. If you have one for your farm or your operation, we'll fly the flag and give you a shout out here on Retail Week. So just wanted to let you know that, and we'll look for hundreds of boxes to come pouring in all over the country.
And for our friends at Guinness, thank you for the mugs thus far. And we enjoy your beer once in a while when we're over in the UK as well. So
that's true, absolutely. Well, that's enough for this edition of CropLife Retail Week. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.